Okay. So I started part of it, and I kind of feel bad that I did. I have 4 assists, 4 points, 1 rebound. Yeah, and it's only been 4 minutes, so I have not gone that far.
Pass to James.
You guys didn't see the first video.
Covered by Boss.
I made a small forward, slashing shot creator.
Defense right on him. Price with it, covered by Boss. Unloads from 13 feet, and that one hits back iron. Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Now, here's Russell. Pass to Mack. Here's Russell, guarded by Calderon. Here's James. And yes, he got the English that time as it falls. The Mad Ants with the lead. AI drives in. And the dunk by AI. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
And the dunk by AI.
Just love seeing AI flush it home, refusing to settle for just an easy layup.
And so it's Long Island with it. Here's Russell. Pass to Mack. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He turned a high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
A nice shot by Evans.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Mad Ants ahead, up 10. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your... take on the Mad Ants so far?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Goes back up. Stolen by Campbell. Now here's Russell. Defended by Carter. On the wing, Mucci Fresh. Pass to Campbell. Now Odom. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by AI.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans, had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself.
Pass
this
the
is
rock.
a team game.
Yeah.
Calderon, good.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Fairly one-sided. Mad Ants out in front, leading by 17. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a first half it was for him, surpassing his average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, he's on pace for a Tim Schwartz game, which is a monster game. You know, it's too bad he can't score like this every night.
And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
That one falls.
The timing Andrews has on the boards, great at recognizing when he should attack the glass.
High post, Connor Trigg. AI outside. And AI throws it down.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
Pass to Haji. Good on the shot.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, G League teams might not get the recognition they deserve around the country. Well, look, that is not the case here in Indiana. The Mad Ants are these parts. Very passionate fans who really love this team.
I mean, Indiana loves their basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What I like about Joseph is that he's a coach on the floor. Someone his teammates look up to, and that's what you want in a leader.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on both. Here's Young. He has 5. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up.
Oh, gosh, darn it.
Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
To the paint. Here's Joseph. The shot will not fall. The Mad Ants go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mad Ants ball.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
And it's Mike Campbell finishing it off.
We talk about team chemistry. Passes like this from Andrews help in building it.
Outside Grace to the middle. And AI throws it down.
And the chemistry AI has with his guys. Seems to know precisely when to go for the alley-oop.
And it's Long Island's ball. And here's Russell. Pass to Haji. Here's Campbell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Third quarter of basketball here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Tatum outside. Magic Calderon on the wing. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Nelson missing.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let him cruise in for the layup.
Basket counts.
AI playing with grit. That was not an easy basket by any means. It really shows how much his game is growing, that he can finish through that type of contact.
Timeout called, the Nets. Without question, Evans displaying his skill set today.
He's absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and try to figure out a way to cool him down a bit.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Odom. Shot clock at 6. Fresh.
Wow, that was seismic.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those.
Yeah, he's got some skills.
You know it. I mean, this man can climb the ladder.
Russell with it. Pass to Mack. Now Odom. Now Russell. Daniels covering. What's the mark? Campbell uses the glass
That was
to
not a
finish the
defensive
layup.
breakdown.
Great job to
Why did I not
orchestrate
do
from that close to the hoop.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Odom. Pass to Campbell. Fires the 3. That one is off. Here's Calderon. Sinks the 3-pointer. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Mad Ants ahead, opening a huge gap. And time to step away. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. Now Odom. Here's Fresh. Up top, Price. James. Pass to Fresh. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Odom. From the wing. Rebounded by Trigg. And here comes the break. Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Odom. Now Price. And the foul called on AI. That is his first foul of the game.
Guys, send me out.
On the wing, Brad James.
Why don't you just grab it?
That pass just had a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Joseph, Trigg defending. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. They get the rebound. Here's Fresh. Banked in off the glass.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now, reminding me of my playing days.
Well, you were a dead end, but their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And the basket is good. He got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up and an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Shooting for Fort Wayne.
AI, he has something that not a lot of other players this level have. The level of experience with playing overseas, taking a different style of play from his time in China. I think that'll help him make the jump and make him more versatile when he gets to the NBA.
Fresh with it. Now Evans defending. And it's Kendrick Price with the jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous.
Oh, I don't understand how this makes you do this. Makes you do that.
Shooting for Fort Wayne. Connor Trigg.
First one falls for him.
From what I've heard, nobody on this team works harder than Trigg. He is doing everything he can to improve his game and show everyone that he belongs in the NBA.
And you're telling me that I didn't work harder than Trigg? Yeah, I'm the one here who didn't get drafted.
Yeah, there were clearly some things going on out there.
Played in China.
It's a good time to take a timeout.
Now I'm in the G League when I thought I was in the NBA. Tell me that he worked harder than me, and I'm dropping like 40-some points there. Did you realize I almost carried a Chinese team against NBA stars? That was like 50 points. Triple-double last game.
And so it's Long Island with it. The kick out to Nelson. No good from 3-point territory.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Outside Kelsey. Pass to Haji. That shot off. Good D by AI. Tatum with the ball. Andrews defending. Trigg up top. AI left side. Inside. Back to Trigg. 6 to shoot. Good.
Hey, good job, Trigg.
There's the strength Trigg has to show to make the next level. Getting knocked around, but still getting the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Haji. It's stolen by Trigg. AI outside.
Oh!
Out of bounds. It'll go to the nets.
Like...
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter.
Dude.
Back to Grace.
Dude.
Haji with the steal. Pass to Kelsey. James. To the paint. And then Brad James with the dunk.
A 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal and some elevation on the jam.
Yeah, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play on defense.
An easy basket, too.
Man, my old coaches would be so proud. I mean, that's the importance of great on-the-ball defense being showcased there.
Out to the right wing. AI covered by Joseph. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Joseph. And here's the fast break. And the foul called on AI.
That's a good foul!
Foul of the game.
Oh gosh, please. Bro, this dude's so annoying.
Pass to Kelsey. Over Daniels. Kelsey's shot is off.
Oh.
And here is AI. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grace with it. Evans. He's guarded by Price.
Yep.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Madden.
So he gets them both. Here's Kelsey. Pass to Mack. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Nets ball.
And the free throw
Let's
is
go.
good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Kendrick Price. One shot.
On the wing, Brad James, defended by Madison. And it's Fresh missing. And there it is, the final whistle.
I could have gotten an assist, man. Alley-oop was sick though.
Everybody aimed to call up Vlad the Impaler. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when the team is on the same page. And they gave us a peek of how deadly they can be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga.
Demi for
Thanks for joining
Tammy.
us on this presentation of
Demi for Tammy. Yeah, I'm thirsty. I need something to drink. I like juice. Where's...
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older, and my heart told me something else. Word. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career. And it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a...
Yo, 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 it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all my way in China, the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wade? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. It works really well. Actually. It's real. It's unfiltered. You know, it's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man, like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. The unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the two-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. For now.
Hometown, Michigan. Want me? Pay for them? Heck no. I mean, I'm just kidding. Okay. I swear. This is my last drink.
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away. Oh, AI, yo. Check out what your boy said about your boy.
Hey, man, get that phone out of my face, Marcus.
No, come on. You're going to hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't the only player in the NBA.
Whoa, look. It's not just Corey Harrison. All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's running space and who's head now, huh?
Yo. I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
He's
Dragon.
the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You talking about Han Shi?
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets in China. I guarded him when he played us in Shanghai. He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can take him.
No. The dragon is mine.
See, this ain't about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude, bro.
Forget about him. He may be here to scout the dragon. Doesn't mean you can't take his attention. Take it.
Yeah, but I can't beat the dragon by myself. But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
All right.
Good evening and welcome everyone to another edition of Mad Ants Basketball. I'm Blake Zuniga alongside Tim Schwartz and Brian Benefatemi. We have a road matchup tonight between Fort Wayne and Sioux Falls.
You know, the big story tonight, it's the matchup that goes back to China. AI will see a familiar face as the Skyforce recently gained the services of the Flying Dragon, formerly of the Chinese team, the Jets.
And you know the two of them will want to prove something out there tonight.
And we'll see if having seen the Flying Dragon in person before gives AI and the rest of the Mad Ants an advantage. But it should be a tough one either way.
It's the matchup that fans of both sides have been waiting for. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
Now here is Evans. Inside. Shot's good by Tatum.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season, and there's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
On with it, covered by AI. Great D that time from AI. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Evans down low. Roberts on him. Tatum outside. The 10-footer. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Han up top. Fort Wayne grabs the miss.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
Up ahead. And it's blocked by Zane Roberts.
Roberts is making his mark on the defensive end, and rejections like this prove he's not messing around.
And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles from what I've heard, and maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. A shaky first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 make.
And the ball out of play. The Skyforce will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Sioux Falls with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Han. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Troy Lee.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. He can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Counts the basket.
Good job by Han Chi, not just roaming around the perimeter. He wants to be right in the thick of the action.
What did they just say?
High post, Connor Trigg. Evans, Han defending. AI outside. On the money from 12 feet away. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there's talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And the Mad Ants will go for a different look here. Sioux Falls trailing here. Pass to Evans. Keefe. Back to Evans. He can't get that one. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
Now here's Barton. Down low, Benjamin. Pass to Keith. Six to shoot. Benjamin. This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Sioux Falls, David Benjamin.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. The Mad Ants with the lead. Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Barton. To the middle. A nice shot by Evans.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Calderon. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
And that one misses.
And after not being selected in the draft, AI has humbled himself, knows he has to prove his worth.
He hits a second from the line. Now Day. They double him with AI. Inside. And the dunk by David Benjamin.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
A signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mad Ants ahead, up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Mad Ants so far?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a great coach on and off the court.
Poked away.
What?
Pushing it up. And here they go. And out of bounds, the Mad Ants will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Daniels. On the wing, AI. Guarded by Jennings. The 9-foot shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And you can tell AI is used to getting knocked around. Doesn't faze him in the slightest.
Now here's Splitter. Not a lot of room. Pass to Keefe. Inside, Jennings. Fort Wayne grabs the miss. Here's the break. Here's Madison, and he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
And Sioux Falls has possession. They trail by 7. Now here's Splitter. He's guarded by Grace. To the wing on the left. No good that time. And Fort Wayne the other way now.
You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task because travel isn't as easy as with the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Here's Hahn. The Skyforce again can't hit. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And yep, it's good. Man, as you said, road wins in the G League are never easy.
No, they're never easy. Come on, Blake. And it's not just the opposing crowds. You're sometimes getting in town late on a bus, sleeping in a strange motel. There might be bed bugs on your bed. And G League players truly feel what it's like to experience road weariness.
I mean, I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, me too.
Lee outside. It's stolen by Trigg. They push it up. And Tatum gets it to go.
A little bit of point guard play coming from the center position. Trigg making a dynamic pass to the open man.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up this team defensively.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some soft interior defense, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time. He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Pass to AI. Trigg. He's guarded by Benjamin. AI outside to the paint. Paul Tatum again. And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the ponds.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Mad Ants out in front, leading by 17. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been a revelation tonight, scoring in the Bryan zone at will in the first half.
The Bryan zone, trust me, it's a fun place to be. Hard to imagine he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
And the foul called on AI. That will be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Roberts inside. He's covered by Randolph. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What you like about Han Chi, the quick feet. He can rise above defenders, and he won't back down from a challenge.
At the line for your Skyforce, Han Chi.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Young. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all, given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
Here's Han. Nice D from Connor Trigg.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
No good on the free throw.
AI. Taking 2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw, good. Here's Han. He's got 13.
Yeah, well, I have 20, so fine,
And he
little boy.
drops in the layup off glass.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money, but it's a team game.
Evans, Han defending. Evans down low. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots, and that's an even 75% shooting.
Such a dominant force sometimes. It's fun watching AI catch fire and ride it for as long as possible.
Here's Han. Misses off the left iron. AI drives in. Troy Lee with the steal. They're running. Oh, and Han Chi slamming it down.
Outrageous move, but that's what he's known for. The Flying Dragon giving us a show.
High post, Connor Trigg. Randolph. Pass to Young. To the inside. Here's AI. That's in. Coming off an assist from Marcus Young.
This is the kind of awareness you love seeing from Young, making more of an effort to pass it.
Outside Han. Yes, indeed, it is good. And that's his 8th against 14 attempts.
I like the way he's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
AI, no good.
Yes, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the call will be against Evans. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Evans. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes.
He's been honing his game for a long time, and Tatum's floater is smooth as silk right there. I love that soft touch.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls.
wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now is the time to do it.
Yeah, there were clearly some things going on out there he didn't like.
That's a good time to take a timeout.
And the call will be against Evans.
Dude,
That
what?
will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And they're 1 away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
Right wing. Pass to Starks. Now here's Keith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From way back. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Evans, and he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And Sioux Falls gets called for the foul. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And that's how you do it, right, Tim? Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Got to be aggressive.
Come on, that's how you do it.
And the basket by Jennings.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
AI outside. And he banks in the layup.
I love the fearlessness. AI doesn't get nervous when the defense is on him inside.
Now here's Starks. Tight defense on him. Now here's Keith. Here's the floater. AI with the block. Pushing it up. Rebounded by Benjamin. A difficult situation for Sioux Falls. Here's Splitter. Lets the floater go.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
Pass to Calderon. Now AI. Buries it down low.
Good passing, setting up a lot of buckets. That's been a real key.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there. I think I can see some on the court.
Starks with it. Over to the wing. Here's Keith. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude.
I'm gonna shout out Babe God.
Man, let me think about this.
I want to know, do you play on Xbox or PS4?
About being in the playoff. That was good.
Your mom don't have time for that because your mom knows if I tell her to do something, she's going to because it's the right thing to tell her. Boy, get up and get that table with all the colors. And stop it playing around.
I'm just wondering.
What's up with you, man?
I'm about to clap this kid's cheeks. You are a 1-year-old. Sorry, I'm just making this joke that happened yesterday. So this kid named Haley Moon of 3 just comes out saying, default, why you leave? Why you leave default? It was just so funny.
Listen, this is how much circle is in this box?
Oh wait, oh yeah.
No, count the fingers, I'll show you how much you need.
Oh my god, this kid trolling. Oh my goodness, he did not actually.
This is 1, 2, 3, right?
Okay, I can tell that this is like before all this stuff happened. Because LeBron's not here and they still have Danny Green. But now I'm wondering where's Kawhi. Shouldn't I be guarding? Shouldn't somebody be guarding Kawhi? Because I feel like Kawhi would be starting. Let me just see if Kawhi's actually in this. Nothing. Where is Kawhi?
You need 3 boxes, square box. Straight line down across. Not too big, you need 3 in there. Okay. 3 more you want.
If you saw my videos before, I was dropping like mad rebounds.
This need 1 and this need 4. 4 separate need 1 triangle.
Oh, let's go!
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap.
Not a specialty of Aldrich's.
So if you want to see me do my 90 overall career mode, but he's already a 90 and he's also in his 3rd season, so like
Missed opportunity there. You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
oh what?
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Green finds Young. Over ball.
Nope.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I didn't even make a rebounder. My thing is like a pure scoring machine.
Aldisol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career.
Let's go! He pokes it, I pick it up, shoot it, it goes in.
Manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Young passes to Green. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Anderson. And he uses the glass on the left.
I should have made a pure defense.
No, this one is bigger. This one is okay. Drama this one and remote. This one is bigger.
Back to ball. Evans against Anderson. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh.
Okay, so you could get the turkey with, you want with fritters? No, you know.
No.
Well, no, the only two is the cookie bread.
When you look over the course of a game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is
I just have it by itself.
Kyle Kuzma comes in for Randall.
You said this one is too small. I tell it to be bigger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's in here.
no, look here. That is just
Why does this kid keep coming at my door? I don't want to play with you anymore. I really hope he's like, for one, I hope he didn't hear that. For two, I hope he does not watch my streams because I don't want him to hear that. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, I just run into his back. I can post this kid up. And one. Bro. Bro.
What I like about AI is effort and consistency on a nightly basis. To win, you need guys like that.
Eat that W. Eat that W.
Not hard to see
Eating W, bro.
NBA uniform.
I'm gonna hit this. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to the cul-de-sac. Cash? Normally around 5:30.
Okay. Against Kuzma. Shot from the wing.
5 through 5:30.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Bull. Okay, okay, buddy.
And Mills kicks to Gay. Shoots over Kuzma. Gay can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6
What?
times.
Wait, she made what?
Ginobili against Evans. Back to Zubac.
I don't want any right now.
Nice assist from Evans.
I honestly, Tanya, I like food fresh. That's the thing. Unless it's like the turkey burger, like that, turkey burgers and chicken. That's the only thing I'll eat. That's like not right there. Like everything else, I don't really normally eat after.
So that's why you make your parents make a cook up whole heap of something.
That's why you don't see me. That's why you see me eat the turkey burgers or hot dogs when Dad makes them. Cause it doesn't taste as good when you like put it in the fridge and then you like take it out again.
That's the OT, cause I don't know why.
And being a smaller player is a challenge, but
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy. Like I've always been the smallest guy out there, but when I get on the court, I feel like I don't see any height. So when I go in there in the paint, I expect myself to score or make a play for somebody else. And then, I mean, it just, other people go crazy about it. I feel like it's normal.
Thomas brings that.
I don't even expect to get that many minutes.
Randall's checked in for Zubac. AI comes in for Josh Hart. And Harris subbed in.
Yeah.
Why you guys call this?
Yak.
I don't know what this is.
No, we call that a bull.
A bull?
No, that's not a bull. That's a yak. That's why it says Y. Yak.
For Caldwell Pope. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Laverne. Aldridge comes in for Rudy Gay. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. On the floor for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Murray out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
Instead of wasting all your time playing video games, you could actually search up on your iPad what a yak is. And then you would see that I'm right.
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter. And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
To the right side.
What do you mean today's Friday?
6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Kuzma. Good on that shot.
No.
That the
How
Los Angeles
Gasol
Leafs cut
cannot
down
hit
to just
those?
4 points in the bucket from
Why
Gasol.
you always
It's amazing. He was on
lying?
fire here in the
Why
second
you
period after
always
going
lying?
scoreless in the first.
No, man. Stop.
The inside shot. That's in, and that's his
yeah,
fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7
Oh,
shots,
yeah,
a solid
baby.
57%.
And defensively,
Today's-
not much more you can do. AI showing the talent to convert in traffic.
Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. AI with it, picked up by Aldridge. Here's Kuzma.
Boom.
Kuzma slams it.
I can score 16 points.
Kevin, not a petty,
Then.
not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Young against Thomas. It's stolen by Randall. Evans inside.
Boom. Let's go.
And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
High percentage look for AI. Very confident converting.
You're doo-doo.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been key. The percentage from the field so far.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, she did.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of...
The water's right there. You're blind. Honestly, maybe I should have made a power forward.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at AI in this game, he has been everywhere.
And I just love
Me?
how aggressive
I'm literally
he is.
off the
Usually
bench.
tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to
5
contest the
rebounds?
shot.
Angle is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. All out there with Harris. And it's AI in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. So often when a player comes off injury, he's placed on a conservative minutes restriction. Usually it's the trainers that put that, the doctors that will tell the coaches what they can and cannot do. Do you think there's more of that now than when you were playing?
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? And you couldn't answer that, they pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes and having these minute restrictions,
all
getting
these
you ready
slides.
to play.
No, Pau Gasol wasn't a 3-point shooter. What do you mean, brother?
Very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes.
And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared that run. And
Eat yourself, kid.
Just wasn't ready and ended up going
I need to
undrafted.
chill.
It seems like he needed more time to mature, but I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Harris. The Spurs also changing it up. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. 2 on the clock. And Anderson gets it to go.
Great play calling, execution, 3 for 3 to start the half.
Lakers leading by 3. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in. A nice shot by Evans has got 14 points
man, that
for the
was
game.
crazy.
And Corey Harris, a star player in college, a very polished product when he came into the NBA, and he just looks like a natural leader out there on the floor.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future. And here's Anderson from the arc, and Laverne gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, thanks, Big
For
God,
Los
anyways,
Angeles, they've
for,
gone 2 of 3 from the
subscribing.
field to start the second half.
When you watch Kyle Anderson,
Dude,
he's just
y'all
a
literally
different type
double
of player.
team. You're a
Below
doo-doo. How you about to
average
double team a
athleticism and
60-some
jump shot.
overall? You're a
Rare
doo-doo.
combination in this league, but he can give you a
They
lot.
gone about to
He
suck
knows
your
the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Don't double team, bro.
Well,
What
guys,
is
we
up
see
with this
new
team,
players
though?
coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Evan?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you. Gay kicks to Mills. Back to Gay.
Nah, man.
A rebound by the Lakers.
Caldwell.
And talking about Anderson, coaches trust to make the right basketball play.
If I would drop 30 points in 5-minute quarters,
With great vision.
so I'll donate $1 to me.
There's a minute 34
I would only make
left here in the
$16,
third
but
quarter.
like,
Ball's knocked loose.
it's something, right?
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to return.
Bro, I saw that thing out of bounds for like 3 minutes, bro.
Kyle Kuzma's checked
Why
in
is
for
it so long
Zubats.
just to
And
say
it's
that it's out
Isaiah
of bounds?
Thomas in for ball. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Laverne, and Murray subbed in for Kyle Anderson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Floats it up for AI. That shot missing. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Offensive rebound.
What guy is that?
Here's
You're
Aldridge.
doo-doo.
And he finishes
God.
nicely on the layup. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
Hart kicks to Evans.
Bro, I'm a 6'10" power, small
Shakes
forward.
off the
You
strong
can't guard me. I'm
get to the
sorry.
bucket
It's
for
just the
2.
truth, though.
Evans has
You
got
can't
10.
really. It's kind of
And
hard to
with
guard a
AI teaming
6'10"
up with
small
Harris,
forward.
it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
He doesn't hit that one.
You want me to post up even more? I got you.
And he banks in the
I
layup.
got you.
And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
That's the way to convert. You take the hit, maintain focus, AI being resilient.
Here's Gay. Got it. Good job in the low post. Caldwell Pope dishes to Evans. Over Gay. And that's
Oh, if I would have hit that, y'all all owe me $5.
getting it done for the loss. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Tom's a friend.
Just
You
true
didn't hear
artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Oh, Danny Green for a
Fourth
fact
quarter of
can't
action
guard
is
me.
upon us. Thanks as always for
He
joining
for a
us.
fact can't guard me. I'm sorry, but this is your players are being put at a disadvantage. This is not healthy for them.
And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Spurs trail by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Oh my God.
Here's AI. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got 26. And you talk about
Give me
getting
that
thrown in the
W,
fire.
brother.
We're seeing the first NBA minutes for AI in one of the biggest games of the season. This team must believe
That's not me, that's Kyle. Or
everything
Brooke.
on the
I don't
line.
care. As long as it ain't me.
And if you follow the news, you might have heard the story of how AI came to land on this team. This is as pressure-packed.
Yes, I'm sorry.
San Antonio
Yes,
calls
please.
timeout. They're down by 4.
If you want a burger,
to play here
eat
in the
a burger.
fourth.
If you want some french fries, eat a french fry.
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Right.
A different look now for San Antonio. Gasol comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Anderson in for Manu Ginobili. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message.
Yeah, no. Guard me, Marcus. Guard me. Double team me. All I'll do is I'll spin off, man. That's all I'll do.
This is a problem for him.
I'm just doing my thing.
Green kicks to Anderson. Here's Gasol.
And they fouled him. I can.
And one chance here.
Bam.
He's
annoying. Oh my god.
A steady hand as the game.
Lonzo, give me the ball.
Play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there.
Double team me.
On the back end to hit the free throw.
And of course, I get my excellent release block. Come back down, leave me alone. Stop fouling! What are you doing?
Julius Randle picks one up.
Oh, he's extended his shooting range.
Why are you
Inside is where Pau
fouling?
Gasol makes his money. Now going to the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Ball, the pass to AI.
Need a screen.
On the way,
Corey. Let's go. Let's go, Corey. No, you're not wearing slippers out. No, you're not, Cameron. No, you are not wearing.
Hey!
Dad said no wearing slippers outside the play.
Chrissy kicked my slippers.
She kicked?
Yes. Saying no having slippers.
Dad said you should not be wearing slippers outside.
Yes, when they're going to
love watching Harris do his thing when the game is tough.
Aldridge finds Young. Gasol with it. It's hauled in by Harris. Evans against Anderson. On the left block, trying to get open is Lopez.
Oh, 2 more points and y'all owe me $1.
That's when AI does some of his best work.
Young passes to Aldridge. AI grabs the board.
A mix-up
What
with
you
defense
found?
leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And of course. Wait, why am I playing shooting guard?
And that increases their lead to 6.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Here's Young. Aldridge trying to break free. Can't hit from 12.
Dude, why do you always get the ball, man? Get your cheeks clapped.
And the first
Oh my gosh,
no
Lonzo's
break.
missing the first.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Time called here.
They're gonna go for a
decide to
3.
Talk it over. They're behind by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point
Potato.
does much here. I think they gotta go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, AI.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Green with the 3. Randall grabs the board, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the
Why aren't you passing the ball, Corey? Oh my. Yep. How about you keep putting me? Just kidding.
And so the Lakers take the win. Some
A
good.
potato.
Hey, Big Toon. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Oh!
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here.
Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy, right? This is Star.
AI, you had a tremendous game tonight. I'm sure there'll be many more to come. But let's start with your name first. AI. What does that stand for?
That's my name.
Dude, I can't believe I actually did this. Went through the whole entire prelude just for you guys. Oh my gosh, too many badges, bro. I'm sorry. Dude, I wasn't expecting this. No, it's not. That's how you steal the ball, Cameron. Oh my gosh. Bro, I keep on forgetting how much more you'll get if you actually play the prelude. A key reserve, top reserve, like, I don't really want to play for the Pelicans. I'm a small forward. So much money needed. The Denver Nuggets, Houston, Lakers. I would love to go there, but they don't need me. They got LeBron. I don't understand why Cleveland doesn't need me. They lost their best player. Golden State. I'll be the best bench player you ever. I'm just kidding. I don't even like you. Okay. Oh, they're gonna pay me more to be on the bench, and then these people are gonna pay me. Oh my gosh! I want to be a good reserve player, man. Like on a team who's gonna boom. Let's go, man. 2 hours. Prelude. Gameplay. Done. Bye. I don't know what to say anymore. Bye, everyone. Keep jelly.